Hello and welcome to another Elliot and Matt's British Life Flab to Fab episode. Hello and welcome. As always, this is a live chat, so I'm going to be reading as many comments and viewer comments as I possibly can. So, how has your week been? I want to know. And in today's episode, I want to make this video not just about how many calories you've been eating, how much water you've been drinking. I really want it to be addressing mental health and how are you doing. So I'm going to start off today's episode with today's club, I should say, with the question: how are you doing? Please let me know. So also, I invite you, as always, as in every week, for you to share with us whether you have gained or whether you have lost or maintained in terms of weight. If you're wondering where Matt is, he's in the other room and he's making a drink of tea. So he'll be here in a moment. He's just making some tea. So hello to everyone. Bethan says, I've had a rough week mental health-wise. I have too. And, I've been experiencing, I think, stress relating to work, in particular the YouTube and Twitter toxic environments that have been going on. So yeah, I've been feeling it, and I think it's really important as part of a healthy well-being is to look after what's going on in here and try to stay away from toxicity and negativity where you find it, where it can be really oppressive. So I've been feeling it, and maybe you have too. I don't know. Let me know. Lynn's Shabbylicious says, hi Elliot, wish I was closer to give you a big hug. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Oh, Matt's here now.
Hi.
Hello, do we have a tea? We do have a tea.
We do have a tea. There's a baby running around.
Yeah. Becky says, I've had a strange week too. Yeah, it's been one of those. It's been a rough, tough week. But yeah, let me know if you've gained, lost, maintained. So let's just wind back to last week. We weren't able to do the Flab to Fab because I had a huge headache. I did update you in the weekly vlog about that. So I'm so sorry that we had to cancel last week's Flab to Fab. So it has been 2 weeks.
Yes.
So if I'm trying to think back to 2 weeks ago, we had gained weight, hadn't we?
We had.
But I'd called the video back on track because we had got back on track.
We have.
We'd stopped all the takeaways. We still hadn't done any exercise, but we had got back on track and we had lost weight. So yes. I think the previous week I'd put on about 2.4 pounds.
Yeah.
Then last week I was going to tell you that it had gone down 4.6 pounds.
Woo!
But if you factor in the fact that I gained the previous week, I'd only really lost about 2 pounds overall.
Yeah.
Then I weighed myself yesterday and I've lost another 2 pounds.
Yay!
So overall, I would say I've lost. What about you?
I gained about 2 and a bit pounds that week.
Yeah.
Then I lost about 4, like you did. And then I lost another 2.5. So I have now successfully lost all of my lockdown weight.
Yay!
So I'm happy.
Well done. Well done. Thank you to Leanne, who's been sending a big hug and a kiss. Thank you. We have a bow on the table.
We do.
Who is trying to play with my earphones. My editing ears, as I call them. So let's just hide the editing ears.
Yes.
Bethan says, the toxic social media is getting to me badly. Personal issues happening as well. Yeah. Anything toxic, it doesn't pay to have anything toxic in your life. You need to purge and get rid of all the toxicity. Yes. Leanne says, let's all watch Bo. He's our mental health therapist. He is. He is gorgeous, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I've got my notes from last week. We were going to speak about exercise and the gym. So we didn't do it last week.
No.
And we haven't done it this week.
No. But we have been out a lot more this week.
We have been out.
Because we can go places now.
Yeah, because your Fitbit has registered that you've been doing more. Yeah. And because I've been doing the same thing, we have been doing more steps. So yes. I guess we have done...
Yeah.
But we have also eaten out.
Yeah.
So,
But it's not been that bad.
So no. So I mean, I had like a steak sandwich
Yeah.
with a dessert.
I had a couscous salad, so.
You did. Yours was more healthy.
Yeah.
But even so, I still managed to lose that weight.
Yeah.
So, also, what I wanted to talk about is a new normal. As things are starting to unlock and, get back to a new normal, how are you adjusting your fitness program that you've been doing, whatever you've been doing during lockdown?
Yeah.
How are you going to move that forward with when things are opening? Restaurants, being able to go out and have drinks with friends and family, birthday parties, maybe you're lucky enough to be able to go on holiday somewhere.
Yeah.
How are you going to cope? I'm not quite sure how we are, because we're going out again tomorrow. It's all because of friends' birthdays.
Yes, they're all
So
now.
again, we're eating out, drinking out.
Yeah.
So again, we're still not having a lot during the day, which I think is
No.
keeping things under
Yeah.
control. But I anticipate things for next week being a bit stagnant.
Yeah.
As kind of calories catch up.
Yes.
So this is kind of, it's not going to be every week. This is like
No.
a birthday week, so there's lots of going out. And I don't think we have anything else coming up particularly where we're going to be going out lots.
No.
And eating out. So,
Yeah, we should enjoy it.
We are going to enjoy it. We've not done it for so long. And I think it's okay to just...
Yeah. It's the same with holidays, isn't it? You don't diet when you go on holiday. That would be ridiculous. You're there to enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. And if you do gain, you can always lose when you get back.
Yeah!
Can't you? Becky's been walking more too. Lauren says, even as a wheelchair user, I need to get more fit. User, I think you're saying user, aren't you? Because an usher would be something really different.
Yes.
I'm thinking of someone pushing a wheelchair. Maybe. So I'm thinking you're saying a wheelchair user. Forget fit, 12 weeks isolation and giving me a chest infection from not moving. Yeah, you need to get out there and roll.
Yeah.
You do. You need to get out there and physically do it. But yeah, walking, rolling in some people's cases, you need to get out there and do whatever you need to do to get back to a new normal.
Yeah.
Because we're all experiencing a new normal. Avon says, my gym is still closed. Gyms are opening from when in the UK?
Till the 25th.
Yeah, so there has been announcements.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. I mean, are people expected to maybe bring their own sanitizer and wipe down there? It must be. But, yeah, so, again, gyms will be back open again.
Oh.
Eat Smarter went out.
Yes.
Yeah, but a lot of the choices, like, a lot of places have got more stripped back menus.
Yeah.
So there isn't necessarily the breadth of choice.
Yeah.
Like, where we ate, it was lovely. It's a much smaller menu, so there wasn't necessarily something that was particularly healthy.
No.
I don't think there was, for example, a salad, or was there?
It was a chicken Caesar salad, but that's not exactly a healthy salad
No.
with the Caesar.
You may as well have had the whatever.
Yeah.
So I suppose it depends where you go and if they have a wider menu to be able to have the healthy choices.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can certainly try and eat smarter when out. Kizzy's been walking more. Avon says, just been replying on YouTube and Instagram, applying for yoga, Pilates, I need the glasses.
Relaying. I'll go get the glasses.
Pilates and ballet classes. Elizabeth says, lost 3 pounds walking every day, but missing normal life and trying to find solutions. What's that? Leanne says, anyway, happy positive thoughts now. Yes. Leanne says, those food pics looked delicious. Yes, if you haven't seen the food pictures, do go check them out on royal_reviewer on Instagram, where I do post pictures of things that go on. Right, the glasses are coming. All right, I can... Oh, my eyes, that's better. Things are in focus, shall we say. Lauren says, I will leave it, but had to send my love. Thank you so much for all of the support. I know I've spoken about on a different channel, things that are going on, and stresses and strains that I've been experiencing over the past couple of years that have kind of come to a head. So thank you for all of your support.
Yes, thank you.
Beth Ann says, Florida is completely insane with the cases spiking. It's scary going out anywhere. I think there is going to be second spikes.
Oh, yeah.
But it depends how the governments are going to react to them. I'm going to tilt the glasses so you can't see the glare. Hang on. It might look a bit odd, but there we go. Yeah, so I think it depends on how places are going to respond to it, I suppose. Stephanie says, sorry, I have to miss this. I'm at the podiatrist having toe surgery.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, we will pray. I pray for your feet.
Surgery.
I pray for your toes. Bo has got an addiction to toes at the moment.
He does not leave them alone.
No, so I don't think you'd like to have your operated toe around Bo now.
No.
Definitely not. Right. Look.
Was there a... Lovely.
Yeah, any trolls that come in tonight, I'm just going to...
Get rid of.
I'm going to delete the trolls. So yeah, what was next on my list? Oh yes, new clothes, and I put goals. So
Yeah.
a lot of us, some of you may not judge how you're being fit by your weight, in terms of pounds. It might be how well something fits.
Yeah.
You know, we've all got that something that we might buy as a goal. And what inspired me to write that was you bought a shirt.
Yeah.
And you kind of had it as a goal.
Yes.
To be able to get in it better.
Yeah.
So you bought like a size smaller and said that's going to be my next goal.
Yeah.
So do you have a goal? Do you have an item of clothing which you've bought, or an old item of clothing which you think, oh, I want to be able to fit back in those jeans or those trousers or that dress? Or have you gone out and bought something?
Yeah.
Or
Generally
ordered something? Or, I don't know, maybe you've just held on to something that you thought, well, one day I'm going to fit into it. So I don't suppose I haven't got a goal piece of clothing, but I have had to order a size lower than what I normally do in trousers.
Yeah.
Because I have lost weight. So
Yay.
technically I am actually a lot slimmer than what I was. So just let me know if you have any clothing goals or anything like that. Avon says, I did an Instacart order and they delivered rotting produce. Ew.
Ooh.
Ew, that does not sound good. Only the kale and grapes were okay. I had to throw out half the bell pepper.
Oh, wow.
Ugh. That sounds disgusting.
It does.
Oh, I won't go there. Sheila says, I have lost 15 pounds since COVID, but it was all because of stress. It will probably come right back on. Yeah, it's tricky trying to trying to find a reason back, why you've lost weight. So if you've lost weight because of an illness or because of stress, then you might have lost weight, yay, but then as soon as you go back to normal, you're going to put it back on. Yeah. So it's how you then maintain, if you want to maintain it, of course, how you maintain that. Hello, Life with Favour. Hello, Favour. How are you? And welcome. Oh my God. Lauren says, I'm looking forward to be able to go out in my wheelchair again, work my arm muscles. Yes. Make sure you do. Find the time. Find the time to be able to go out there. I'm hoping that you've got somewhere where you're able to go, like a park or somewhere that's where you, or even, I suppose, safe streets. Leanne says, I'm still getting used to the very high humidity here. Very hard to exercise, walk outdoors. Need to figure out indoor exercise in air-conditioned comfort. Yeah, I mean, maybe go back through some of the links that we shared when we were sharing, like, the Silver Swans. Yeah. Or some of the other fitness and exercise links that we shared. Or if you come across any others, share them in the group. Beth Ann says, my goal is to get on my new scale and not be crying when I step off. Oh. I know, it can be disappointing.
It can. Yeah. As you always say to Rory when you're rationing his biscuits, diets are disappointing. Diets are disappointing.
And the scales that we've got still keep calling me fat.
Yeah.
They say I've got a big fat subcutaneous...
Well, not fat.
Fat, that's what they say.
No.
It is what they say. They throw me shade every day. No, actually, I've been really good. I haven't weighed myself. I waited a whole week until I weighed myself. So that's been quite good. Leslie says, I've lost. My scrubs are too big. Yay. Well done. Hello to Elizabeth, who's from Alabama. Thank you very much for your hugs.
Thank you.
Avon says, as long as I can zip up my size 10 jeans, I'm good. They are a little snug, though. Oh, dear. And I think American sizes are a little bit different, aren't they?
Yes.
Bigger or smaller, I can't
I don't know.
I'm not sure which way, because obviously we do like female sizes in 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
etc.
But I don't know what the conversion is.
Yeah.
I know they do vary. Lauren says the one thing I can't resist is chocolate.
Same.
Anyone got any alternatives they could suggest? We did the 30-calorie brownie.
We did.
It was really good.
It was quite nice.
Tasted chocolatey.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, it did fill a craving.
It did. Also, chocolate low-calorie ice cream.
Yeah. Like
Is
they get
good.
the tubs of like the 300 calorie
the
Halo top.
That's good. Any
Yeah.
other chocolatey?
The brownies that I buy, they were called Fibre 1.
90 calories.
Yeah. Well, they're 87 calories actually, because those 3 matter.
Also, like me, if you can show restraint, have one of those Lindt truffles.
Yeah.
And like I said before, I pop it in my mouth and I let it melt
You do.
for about 5 minutes. And that really does get that chocolate craving. And I have literally only had one a day. Well, if we have had a proper dessert, I've not had that.
No.
You gave me one today because I
Yes.
was feeling stressed.
Yes.
So I had one with my cup of tea today whilst I was stressing about different things. Bethan says her stress is causing it to go up. It can.
Yeah.
It can. Avon says Dance Theatre Harlem has a wonderful YouTube live class.
Ooh.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Could. Elizabeth says there's a great app called Lose It. I lost 40 pounds.
Wow.
I say I lost the last 20 years. It really wasn't hard.
Ooh, we can have a look at
sounds
that.
good.
It's called Lose
Yeah.
It.
Lose It. We'll write it down. Becky says neither of you are fat. Your scales are not nice.
Thank you.
You haven't seen without the clothes. There are bits.
You look lovely.
There are bits.
No. There are chunks on me.
I don't have a thigh gap.
You don't need a thigh gap.
Oh my goodness.
I'm installing Lose It as we speak.
Oh, okay, we're doing it. Bethan says, like, ooh, we have a cat come in.
We have a Bobo.
Bethan says, I actually bought that scale you and Matt have, and I sent it back because I don't want it to tell me how fat I am. I got the one that just says the weight now. To be fair, they are good scales.
Yeah.
I do actually like them.
Yeah, me too.
But they are shady. Linsby says, buy Killer Vanilla from Amazon. It kills sugar cravings.
Ooh.
I need to write a note of that one as well. Lauren says, a problem I find is, I'm going to yawn, I'm tired, as a disabled person, is actually trying to get to gain weight, sadly. We don't seem to have many sitting...
to get weighed.
To get weighed, we don't have many sitting scales. No, that can be difficult. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what... I mean,
No.
the only way probably to do it might be to go to the doctors, to have a weigh-in. Maybe the doctors would have a proper ride-on scale. I don't know. But yeah, I can quite see that would be an issue.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be, because there should be more public weighing scales. There should be more things for people that have a disability. Working in the former background that I used to come from, I came across people with all kinds of different, or children with many different special needs and disabilities and mental illnesses and that kind of thing. And it's shocking how the lack of what is out there, facilities that you would just normally take for granted, unless you come across an issue where you think, there isn't this, there isn't the access, and I think generally in the UK we're quite good for disabled access. There are more ramps and all that kind of thing, and access to buses and public transport. So yeah, I guess you need to just try whatever you can to exercise and get weighed wherever you know that you can do that. Avon says, the last time I got truffles, I ended up parked on the side of the road eating the entire thing.
I would do that.
I feel like I need to do that.
Yeah.
But you normally buy single truffles. I do like a truffle.
Yes.
They are my downfall. Anything like a gooey truffle. Lauren says, it is. I see standing scales a lot, but we don't have many sitting ones. I suppose it's a work in progress. Yeah. It is.
Yeah. This is how I lose all my weight, is kittens eat it.
Oh. Bobo is so active.
He's a chompy mom.
But he's grown a lot.
He has.
Oh, green tea.
Oh,
We're going
yes.
to talk about our new green tea. So we had this from a recommendation from someone, didn't we?
Yeah.
Someone commented and said, "What about green tea?" So we did. We got some green tea, and we boil it up. Green tea and lemon.
Yeah.
Twinings, and we boil it up in a jug, glass jug. We let it brew, and we let it cool down to sort of like lukewarm temperature, and then we fill up one jug, fills up 2 bottles, and then we sip that throughout the day.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll do one refill of it a day, and it is really good.
It is. I quite like it.
We've noticed that we a lot more go to the toilet a lot more.
Detoxing.
But no, I think it does help, and I think it helped last week with losing those pounds which we gained back on again. Leanne says, "Naughty Bo having a snack on Matt's hand."
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Elizabeth
only light.
says, "Alden chocolate ice cream." I don't think we have that. Alden.
No.
At 90 calories are great. We have like something similar, but it's like frozen yogurt.
Yes.
On like a lolly stick. Avon says, "Love green tea." Lauren says, "I love my green and flavoured teas. I got a collection for Christmas." So one of the subscribers bought me an advent calendar, which I got through. It was lovely, and also a pack of pucker tea bags, and I've still got some of them left. So we could perhaps investigate using them.
We could.
Michelle says, "Have we started exercising?" No. We have all the best intentions.
We do.
But it just hasn't happened.
It's not appeared.
No, I mean, we were talking to your friend when we were out for lunch, having extra calories, about exercise, and he does lots of running. And I said, well, I wish that I felt motivated to be able to run, or that I liked it. And he said it's about being competitive with yourself.
Yeah.
And trying to outdo yourself, and that's what keeps him going.
Yeah.
And I thought, I just need to be in the mood to do it.
Yeah. Once you start, I think you'll be fine. It's just...
At the minute, I'm just not still in the mood. I think I've still been a bit depressed with work and things that have been going on. Not this channel, but, my other 2 channels.
Yeah.
And I think that has led to a lack of motivation because I've been too preoccupied in here with what's going on around me. So, again, back to the issue of mental health and self-care. Yeah. I need to take more self-care days.
You do.
I need to do more things that make me happy.
Yes.
That spark joy.
Yes.
And that's what I need. That's what I need to do going forward. And I need a break.
Yeah.
One of the things I haven't put on here, but one thing that I want to talk about is holidays. Yay! Now, many of us may not be able to go on an aeroplane.
No.
Or maybe even don't want to go on an aeroplane because we feel it might not be safe. Even if we're allowed to at some point. But I still feel like I need a staycation. So I want to talk about staycations. Are you booking a staycation? Do you have the intention of going somewhere in your country? By the way, staycation, I mean a holiday, a vacation in your country.
Yeah.
Or even your area. It could even be like your state if you're American. So I want to.
Yes.
And I think we should.
Yeah.
I think I need a week away.
Yeah.
Where I can just concentrate on Bo. He's playing with the light in front. So if you hear a crash, that's what it is. So I feel like I need to get away.
Yeah.
Somewhere safe. I mean, we were thinking about maybe booking with friends.
Yeah.
Who have been socially distancing as well, so we know that they are safe.
Yeah.
To maybe go and book maybe like a villa, but maybe like a country cottage or something here in the UK, where we can all go and just, have barbecues and visit local attractions or whatever.
Yeah.
And just relax and unwind. So let me know about your plans.
Oh, no, that's a cable.
Bye-bye. Leanne says, "Do you have a punching bag?" No. I don't know. My cousin is really into boxing. In fact, she's a boxing coach, and I'm just not into boxing. It's just not my thing. So I know it's really good at all the the boxing training with skipping, and it's all high intensity training and the punching and everything. But I'm not into it. It's not really my thing. It's not really my scene. Elizabeth says, "You and Matt make us smile. I'm grateful. What a gift to us."
Oh, thank you.
You guys are a gift to us.
Yes.
Start with walking. That's what I said. I said I would quite like to do hiking,
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing, or just going for long walks. So yeah, that's what I've been wanting to do. Elizabeth says green tea also an energy booster. Yes.
I felt slightly
Yeah.
boosted.
More cleansed. I think I felt more
Yeah.
cleansed. Linsby says I meant to say that killer vanilla is a natural scent that you that you sniff. It's not food. To reduce your cravings for anything sweet foods, it works by affecting your cross-modal sensory compensation effect.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, but I think I would still need something.
Yeah.
In the
To fill the
mouth.
void.
I need something in this. No cruises apparently, says Michelle. Yeah, in the UK, people have the health department have advised against cruising, which is going to be a big blow to the cruising industry.
Yeah.
But I can see why, because if something is going to spread, it's likely to spread on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what measures they put in place. I mean, I've heard all things about hand sanitizer everywhere, getting rid of the self-serve at the buffets and Lido decks and that kind of thing. You know, cleansing, wearing foot coverings when you're going around. I mean, I've heard all the different measures, but yeah, I think it probably might be wise to stay away from cruises. Yeah. I would love to go on one if they were proven to be safe.
Yeah.
And if they recommended that we could go. Avon says, I personally cut back on the amount of news I watch, which is hard for me with the job that I do because I have to be wired into it. So yeah, that's difficult for me, especially when a lot of it is negative. It can affect the mental. Life with Favour says we are booking a staycation early August. Ooh, where are you going? Let us know. Well, you don't have to say exactly where you're going if you don't want to say where you're going, but let us know what you're kind of doing. Yeah. Camping, hotel, motorhome. Let us know. Yeah. Or Winnebago, as they're known. Yeah, we do need to get away.
We do.
Avon's not got any plans.
No.
What is everyone's favourite tea? Says Lauren.
I just like tea.
Yeah, me too. I like proper tea.
Yeah.
Life with Favour says, if a craving gets really bad, I will chew sugarless gum. Yeah.
No, I'm a bit.
I mean, that's more like, I suppose, minty. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, you get flavoured as well.
Yeah. I don't like to use gum.
No.
Because of the effect of prolonged chewing gum. Because
what is the effect of prolonged chewing gum?
So when you chew, it kicks in reflexes in your body, so your stomach starts producing acid ready to get food in. Mm-hmm. If it doesn't get any food in, that acid is kind of sat there, and it does wear away at the stomach lining. It does anyway, but normally because there's something in your stomach to absorb it.
Could it cause acid reflux?
No, it causes stomach ulcers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Obviously, it's if you're chewing 24/7 for like a few weeks.
Yeah, I think you'd have to have a lot of gum.
Yeah.
You'd have to be a big gum chewer.
But it is a documented thing.
Oh, okay. Linsby says, I was also very negatively affected by some of your Sussex supporters and the nasty messages against Catherine and William and yourself. You can never win, it's so upsetting. Yeah, I mean, I think I addressed all what I wanted to address in the other video, so I'm going to move on for this one.
Yeah.
Lauren says, what would you think about doing some drink and food recipes? I mean, we speak about it in the weekly vlog, so if I may occasionally pop in a cooking segment of something that we've not tried before. Yeah. Or if we do something a bit different, I might show that.
Like cauliflower pizza, which we did this week.
And didn't I do the low-calorie brownies as a separate vlog? So I have done things, and I would consider doing more of them.
Yeah.
Shell says, I've stopped losing in the past week, been able to maintain, a bit down in the mouth about it, discouraged and hard to get my head back into maintain. That's the bit, when you get to the plateau, that's the hard bit, because it's like, what do you do? Are you happy with where you are at the plateau? If not, then you have to change it up.
Yes.
And you have to do something different, like increasing the exercise, or even decreasing the calories that you already have, which can be hard when you've already decreased them. Yeah. Because it feels like you're not having pretty much anything. But if you do what we've done and have quite a lot of food, but low-calorie food, it fills you up.
Yes.
And that's what we have been doing.
Yeah.
I would recommend the NutriBullet in the day, having a shake.
Yeah.
And and you can control whether your shake is more calorific or lower calorie by what you put in it. And then having an evening meal that's kind of low calorie, that fills you up, that's got lots of vegetable. Trays of roasted veg have been a lifeline because it's really satisfied the bulk of food.
Yeah, and it's tasty.
And sweet potato and stuff like that. And low calorie, like turkey mince has been really, really good. So, yeah. Favours planning to stay in an Airbnb or a local lake.
Ooh.
I like being by the water.
Yes.
Maybe that's why I have such a longing to go on a cruise, but I do like being by the water. When we were at the restaurant, I loved being by the river.
Yes.
And I kept filming the little boats going by and people on canoes. So yeah, I do have an affinity with the water. My granddad was a sailor in the Navy. In the World War, in World War II, he was a sailor. He worked on the Russian convoys. That was protecting the food line between Russia and also Canada as well, and the UK. So it was vital to keep supplies in. And I think I've just always had an affinity with the water and the sea. Lifewave says no sweet sugarless gum, no mint. Matt is correct. My doctor talked to me about it. I try and use it only when Bo's climbing my leg. Claws. When cravings are bad, otherwise I bake sugar-free treats. Yeah, that may be something we need to look at as well. Leanne says, unfortunately, we're banned from travelling to the UK. Yeah, I mean, travel is going to be difficult. I think most people aren't going to do an abroad holiday. Elizabeth says, the news got so mean here and in your part of the world, had to stop listening or at least ration the amount. Yeah. Which is hard for me to do because of what I do. Linsby says, what about intermittent fasting? We kind of almost do.
Kind of.
Because we go from when we go to bed until when we get up.
Yeah.
And then we have something sort of midday-ish.
Yeah.
And then we have nothing until
tea time.
Evening meal.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
So
we kind of already do that. That's basically what we're doing.
We kind of do. Leanne says, instead, some girlfriends are coming to visit and we're going to see Downton Abbey exhibit at the Baltimore Estate. Oh, I'd love to, in Asheville, North Carolina. Should be a nice time staying at the inn at Baltimore. I would love to.
Yeah.
I would love to. Faber says, my grandfather was in the Navy too. Maybe that's why we both, because Faber loves cruising, obviously. Maybe that's where we get it from. Maybe it's like, because it's always been there in the background when, you know, your family's been talking about what they do and you've seen photographs and all that kind of thing. That might be it. It could be. Lauren says, what's every person's naughty meals? Yours is pasta.
Mine is pasta. I love pasta. We haven't had pasta in so long. Why would you bring it up? I could live off. I could just cook plain pasta and I could live off it. Like maybe just a bit of salt, but otherwise I could just live off plain pasta for the rest of my life. I love it.
No, I can't.
I adore pasta.
It's a bit plain for me.
Maybe a bit of garlic mayo squeezed in.
I like it with
a bit of cheese. Oh, cheesy pasta. Oh, cheesy pasta. I
like pasta, like cheesy pasta and salad.
Oh no,
like I like it with stuff, but I couldn't just eat plain pasta. That would be like hell for me. But no, I suppose my naughty meal, chippy curry, like a chip shop, a proper British fish and chips, I think, or like a kebab.
Ooh, kebab.
That kind of thing. Ooh, what are we having tonight for tea? Tonight is our cheat meal.
It is Chinese.
Yeah.
I've already ordered it.
Oh, you ordered it? That's fine. I was contemplating changing my mind, but that's fine. I'm fine with Chinese. Chinese is fine. I'm just reading the comments. Angela says, I love when you both cook in the kitchen. Thank you.
Me too.
Ow, 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 ow. Bo, I think you might be picking up. Can we pick him up?
Give me a sausage.
Favour says, Sherry says takeout. Favour says pasta, yes, gluten-free of course, but pasta, no cookie monster. I am the pasta monster. Oh, I like cookies, biscuits as we say. Yeah. I like those as well. Chocolate as well for me. I know that's more of a snack than a meal, but I love truffles and chocolate and that kind of thing. I like gooey chocolate, like runny, gooey chocolate. Rebecca says, check your heritage. You must be Italian. In there, so where do you think your heritage comes?
My heritage, on my mum's side, is just Wales. Okay. Just all of Wales. And my dad's side's more interesting because I think my grandparents on that side are Scottish, but he himself is from Zambia. So
yeah.
well, he was born in Zambia to Scottish parents.
Yeah.
So Scottish, I think.
Yeah. So technically, you're part African.
Yes.
On a I suppose
On
paper
familial.
On like if you were going
Yeah.
by paper of place of birth.
Yeah. Well, my dad's place of birth does actually say Lusaka, Zambia.
Yeah. So I suppose technically you have.
Yeah, he's got a British passport and everything.
Yeah.
He moved back here when he was about 8, 9, 10, something like that. So.
I expect mine is just local. I don't think mine goes. I think mine's just like literally local for many generations.
Yeah.
Brazilian says, I'm doing low-fat, whole food, plant-based. It gets me full so easy. I don't have hold back on the portions. I lost 10 kilograms since I started. Well done. Yeah, I mean, we've almost been doing that. Apart from, I suppose, we have got meat in there.
Yes.
But we do have a lot more vegetables.
Oh, we do.
That kind of thing.
And fruit.
I don't think I've ever had so many vegetables
No.
and fruit in my diet. So we are still doing really well.
Yeah.
And it's the shakes, the NutriBullet smoothies that I credit for that because whereas before I would never just eat a banana, I will have them in a smoothie and we'll have 2 between us in a smoothie. Are you being naughty?
He's being
what
very
are you
nippy.
doing? Mwah.
Well, now you're licking.
Kiss. Louisa says, hanging in there, lost a few pounds, but it's taken 7 months. We can have periods where it can plateau. From a rainy Big Apple with tropical storm warnings. Is it normal for weight to go up and down during weight loss? Yes, I think it is normal. And plateau as well. Oh, have you been biting and using your big teeth?
He
Have you been
has.
using your big boy teeth? Yeah, I don't want to do those tests. For a start, that's part of my phobia. I don't know. No.
It's like you could do every other bodily fluid imaginable, just not blood. And I'm the opposite. I can only do blood.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with bodily fluids except that particular one. Michelle says, how long have you two been together? You're very comfortable in each other's company. So it was October.
Yeah.
October, half term last year.
Yeah, so 8 months.
8 months.
8 whole months.
There we go.
And we haven't killed each other yet.
We haven't. Even in lockdown.
Even in lockdown.
We've not fallen out or anything. No. All of my mental health issues have come from work and the stress of the media. Thank you. You have helped. Well.
Yay.
Elizabeth says pasta, and more pasta. So
all the pasta, please.
With you that. Beth Ann says, I love men in kilts.
Yeah.
Depends which man in the kilt, I suppose.
Yeah, not me.
What are the legs like? If they've got good legs, then I like a kilt. Shell says Bo is eating Matt for his diet. He is. Favour speaking to Louisa and says stay safe. Yeah, first COVID, then a tropical system. Sending love from Texas. Indeed. And Leanne says he needs a Chewy. He's got lots of toys.
He's got loads of chew toys.
Loads.
He's got so many toys. He gets all the presents.
He just likes flesh.
Yeah.
He'll develop a bad biting habit. Well, we think maybe he's starting to teeth because I think kittens do lose their teeth. So I'm thinking he's teething a little bit. Andrew says I'm having pasta with vodka sauce. We've never tried vodka sauce. By the way, I've discovered I like Pimm's.
You have.
I do like a Pimm's. I might throw some vegetables in it. Yummy. And Rebecca says, yes, I recall when you finally introduced Matt. I did. Hello, he's on my lap and he's giving me lots of cuddles.
Aww.
Right, what was next? Oh, Bub. oh, he got an area. He got a personal area. Oh, Bub. Right, I think he might need removing.
Right, come here, you.
He got a personal area.
Come on, sausage. Right.
Ow.
This little sausage is going to...
Ow, straight in the personal region.
Find something to
My goodness. Come on. Angela is having pasta. Oh, the vodka sauce. I want to know what the vodka sauce is. Avon is laughing. Oh, don't laugh, it hurt. Ooh. Ow, Brenda was watching. Leanne says, Pimm's for brunch tomorrow. Great idea. I do like a brunch as well. Befan says, I would guess teething as well. My Rory did a lot of biting when I first got her, but has now stopped. Yeah, I think it's pretty much teething. Right, we need to talk cauliflower pizza. So, cauliflower pizza. Matt's gone to for a green tea ablution. So, we'll talk cauliflower pizza. we did make the cauliflower pizza. We did the recipe from YouTube where it was the recipe where it kind of like stays together. And it did. It was really yummy. I vlogged it. I think it's in this week's vlog. I've got confused with vlogs. But if you haven't seen it already, it's coming up in the next one. And it was lovely. It tasted really nice. It had a different texture, I guess, to normal bread dough pizza bases. But it tasted to me a lot like a pizza base. What did you think of the cauliflower pizza?
It was nice.
I liked it. And we did lots of like normal toppings on the top.
Yeah, I was prepared not to enjoy it.
Yeah, I liked it. I would eat it again.
Yeah.
I would make the so let me know if you've tried cauliflower pizza. Have you liked it? Let us know. Beth Ann says, oh no, I've read that one. Lauren says, do you still have your gym? Yes, we do. You badly need to catch up with your vlogs. My ill health got in the way. Don't worry, take your time to catch up. But yes, we do still have it, but we haven't felt motivated to go in it.
No.
It's a really good gym. I've got the rack and the weights and the adjustable free weights.
And a rower.
And a rowing machine. It's a really good gym, but we just haven't felt motivated. I know that I need to start with walking.
Yeah.
Something easy. By the way, when is dinner coming?
8:15.
Okay, that's fine. Rebecca says, a mariner with cream is a vodka and cream. That sounds nice, but I want to try a pina colada.
I think you quite like it.
I just fancy trying a pina colada. Elizabeth says, when you get stuck, have major meal midday and a very light at night. Yeah, we kind of do it the other way around.
Yeah.
We do, yeah, I mean, we could try doing that.
It doesn't quite work when I go back to school.
No. Again, when we talk about a new normal, so officially, you're still working at work now.
Yeah.
And you've got to go in next week for 3 days.
Yeah.
But then it's the school holidays.
Yeah.
So that's 6 weeks of where technically you don't have to do any work.
Nope.
What
do you mean technically? I'm not doing any
work.
work.
You're not doing any work. But then in September, the plan is to go back to school in, like, year groups are staying together in bubbles. And the teachers are moving around the classes rather than the classes moving around the teachers.
Yeah. So I will be in school.
Yeah.
So having a big main meal at lunchtime.
So things...
In a half an hour lunch break.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how we're going to work this. I mean, we could perhaps pre-make a smoothie the day before and separate it into...
Yeah.
And then you could take one to work, or you could have one when you get back, and then we have an evening meal a bit later. I mean, I don't know how it's going to work, but...
We'll find out.
But yeah. We'll have to discuss a new normal.
Yeah.
Lauren loves to snack of an evening and not usually healthy either. I had last week, you went to bed early because you had to go to work, and I did have a pig out. I had 2 bags of crisps, potato chips, with some cheese and pretty much a whole tub of Halo ice cream. I still lost weight, but I had a craving. And
sometimes
again, I just felt like I needed to have something.
Yeah.
Lauren's had a Rolo chocolate pudding.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Sticky toffee pudding we used to like as well.
Yum, 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 yum.
Would we ever consider getting a dog? No.
No.
I know what you're saying. It helps with walking, but when we've got 3 cats, I know Favour's going to be thinking, I've got loads of cats and dogs and they get on fine, but I know the struggle we've had with Molly.
Yeah.
And even Rory to a certain extent, introducing a new cat.
Yeah.
And I don't think I could do it with a dog.
No.
I don't know. But also, I don't know whether the house looks particularly big whenever I film it on camera, but it's not. It's a very long and narrow house. We've only got one decent sized bedroom. The other is my office. It's small. So I kind of don't think we've got...
We don't have room for it.
I don't think we've got the room. The inn is full.
Yes.
It's like biblical times.
Yeah.
There is no room at the inn.
No.
So as much as I love the dogs, and I was watching Favour's vlog the other week, and her dogs are adorable.
They're gorgeous.
I love the big dogs as well.
Yeah.
They are just amazing. But I haven't got room.
No.
It's such a narrow, kind of weird shaped house that no, I kind of haven't got the room. But yeah, I understand from a fitness point of view, it would be, you know,
really,
you've got
really
that mode. Your friend has just got a dog.
Yes, she's just got a puppy and he keeps eating everything.
He's adorable.
Like soil.
He's adorable. Yeah, no, seriously. He's a black Labrador.
Yes.
And He's called Buddy.
Yeah,
and he's
gorgeous.
adorable.
I can't wait to actually see him.
Yeah, and I think your friend will probably take him out for walks, and that might help her as well with fitness and mental well-being and all that kind of thing. Leanne says, I walk my cat probably on a leash. We have discussed that about Bo.
We have.
But we need to find the right harness.
Yeah.
Like Favour says, my kitties came after the pups. They have all grown up together. Hard to get a cat to like a dog when the dog is new. Possible but difficult. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Totally agree. 100%. Right, I've got last on my list, mental health check. But we've kind
of done that.
We've kind of been doing that all the way through. I think that's kind of been the main thrust of this live chat. And I've got my very last point. Any further questions or topics you want to talk about before we disappear for today's meeting, if you like? So I'll wait for some comments to come in just in case anyone's got anything. By the way, we did, you may have seen in the vlog, a few weeks ago, we got sent a Puzz 3D.
We did.
Of Big Ben. We're not going to show it now because we're going to show it in the vlog.
Yes, but we
did make it, and that was a nice change.
Yeah.
So again, going back to doing something different, I think I put in the description of, I haven't changed up any links or anything, but I think I have put, again, try something new. So it could be not necessarily something for your body. It could be something for up here. It could be Lego. It could be a jigsaw, a Puzz 3D, painting, trying something you found on YouTube, learning, taking an online course, whatever it might be. So yeah, try something new. I've also left up the links for tips on how to stop falling off the weight loss wagon and how to shift your mindset for a better weight loss journey. So check those out if you want to. Michelle says, how did we meet? On an online dating app.
Yes, and we went for a walk in the park, and then we had a coffee, and that coffee turned into a Nando's.
Our first date was like 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
And I never let him go then.
Ah.
I kept him. We kept each other.
We did.
How much fruit do we have each day?
It's equivalent of about a banana,
maybe some strawberries and whatever we put
pineapple.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is more than what we used to have.
Yeah, because I'm not a big fan of fruit.
No, but you do have it in a smoothie.
Yeah.
Shell says, thank you so much for keeping us fresh and on track. Leanne says, adult colouring book. Yes. Oh, European architecture. Wow. Ooh. Yeah. Adult knitting, adult colouring book, sewing, whatever it might. Cleaning. Yeah. Some people find... cleaning is a good... de-stress, cleansing. It can help you mentally. Yeah. I know I do. I clean when I get stressed. And also physically, a good hour of, hoovering and dusting and cleaning scrubbing your shower or toilet, whatever, can really burn off those calories as well.
It can.
Is your school near house?
No. It's about 35 to 45 minutes away.
Mm-hmm. Lauren says, you do dots to dots to help you relax. I'm not.
That's cute.
Yeah. And Becky says, thank you for being yourselves. Love you both.
Oh,
thank you so much. And I think we're going to end it on that note. Yes. Thank you to Bethan too. I've seen a little message pop up. So, thank you again for watching this week. I wasn't sure whether or not after the day I've had, whether I would be able to come on and do it. But I found the strength to be able to get through it, mostly thanks to you.
You're welcome.
And also thanks to you guys as well for all of the supportive comments in a sea of negativity. Yeah. Favour says, I clean when stressed, worried or mad. It's better than eating a whole cake like I want to. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it here now. We will be back next week, same time, same place. As usual. And we'll be talking, again, I think, about our new normal and how we are adapting to life with a new normal. So, feel free to share your experiences of your new normal. Yeah. So, from us in Shropshire, until next time, to you all, and goodbye.